I'm nervous, I gotta breathe. Season 2, don't skip legs. I'm nervous. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, we are back. Oh my goodness, welcome back to Don't Skip Legs. It has been more than a minute, it's been like 2 minutes, like holy crap. I don't even know what to say. No, I have a lot to say actually. I missed you guys. I'm so excited. It's season 2, Don't Skip Legs. Are we freaking ready for this? So if you listen to me on Spotify like normally, I would like to tell you that we're on YouTube now. So right now I'm staring into a camera. So I have my nice tripod up, a camera on me. I have a big Don't Skip Legs behind me, neon sign, you know, basic white girl stuff. And I'm sitting here at this table. If you can't see, I do have room for some guests to join us. No guests today, but sometimes I like to bring on guests and stuff like that and talk from a different perspective. So guys, season 2 is about to pop off. We are ready and we're in it, and let's talk about it. Okay, so again, welcome back. We went from a 1 to 2 week break to a 7-week break. Where have we been? Are we okay? How's our weekly therapy sessions have been gone? Okay? Like my therapy session with you guys and your therapy session with me, our gym cardio, everything has been gone for 7 weeks. Like, okay. Let's tune back in. Let's bring back Don't Skip Legs, and we're ready to just start. How are you guys? Like, I've missed you guys so much. My friends, my homies, I've missed you guys. Honestly, how are we? This is how we like to start every episode. How are we? Just take your little second to answer. I'll look at myself in the viewfinder real quick. Just kidding. But I hope you guys are doing good, and I want to thank you all for all of your support within these past couple of weeks and everything, reaching out. I love talking to you guys. I know I've gotten a lot of messages being like, I miss it. I need the episodes back. Like, when is it coming? What are we doing? What's happening? Guys, I got the life updates for you guys. Like, I literally have the biggest life update we've had since we've started Don't Skip Legs, considering we've never taken this much time apart from each other. And we're never gonna do it again. So, never gonna do this again. 1, 2 weeks, yeah, that's fine if that needs to happen. 7 weeks, never again. Oof. I missed you guys too much. I've literally been like every week so sad. I'm like, I just want to record. But I knew I wanted to start off fresh, start off with filming, start off in a new space, start off just in a new mindset, new life. You know me, okay? Let's stop rambling for a second. And if you're joining in on YouTube for the first time, if you're joining in on Spotify for the first time, let's like just reintroduce myself, because I know I've gotten a couple newbies and stuff like that. If you haven't listened to season 1, go listen to all those episodes. I think there's like 30 of them. You'll understand what we're talking about. And I'm gonna say, I say we a lot, because I'm talking about us, you watching this, me, like we're talking together. This is our conversation. This is our podcast. We are in this together. I also say we because, you know, I'm crazy in the head and I got 2 personalities. But we are gonna get into this. So, little reintroduction. My name is Allegra. I'm 24 years old. I am a fitness instructor and a fitness content creator. You may know me as Legs Fit on TikTok, or just Legs, or Allegra, whatever the hell you want to call me, I'm here for it. Your homie, your best friend, anything. But we like to talk about here is just like fitness, in and out of the gym, mental health, the realities of being a fitness instructor. Kind of like anything and everything goes here. Did I just name Emma Chamberlain's podcast? That's right? Awkward. But yeah, it's true. Anything and everything does go. Like we talk about everything. I would like to talk off. If you don't know this, I do struggle with a lot of mental health issues. I'm bipolar type 2, so that's why this all fits in with all the fitness stuff and stuff like that, because it's like how we balance everything together. in the gym and outside of the gym. It's all these different perspectives coming together, and we talk about it, and we're here and we vibe and we learn together and we talk together. It's just a fun atmosphere. Wednesdays at 8 a.m. Like, you listen to that on Wednesday during your cardio in the gym, you're like, bam, Don't Skip Legs is back. Guys, I'm also like rambling a little too much and going a little too fast because I'm nervous. I'm really nervous to be back here to talk to you guys. I don't know why. I had to take a couple like breathing techniques before I started talking, because I'm like, holy crap, like it's been a bit. Like, do I plug my mic in? Is my camera charged? Because my camera wasn't charged. And I did start recording this, and we got 8 minutes in, and I had to stop it because my camera wasn't charged, and like I thought it was. So we just keep rolling with the punches, you know. Take that breather. Everyone take a breather with me. Let's just get right into this episode, okay? We're gonna talk. I just want to give a life update. So first off, again, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me for all of this 7-week hiatus. Let's talk about it. Where did the Allegra go? What was the Allegra doing? What's happening here? How did it turn from 1 to 2 to 7? I don't know, because that math isn't adding up. I know I don't know math, but I know that math isn't adding up. Let's talk. So we kind of ended our season 1 off towards the end of May. And it was me basically talking about how hyped I am, how we have a new studio coming. I was moving apartments because my lease was ending, and I was moving into a new one. And I had an office space that I was turning into a podcast studio. I was out here, I was telling you guys about it. I was like, we gotta get ideas going. Like, how should I decorate the studio? What should we do? You guys are sending me ideas because I love you all and we do this together. And I wanted you a part of it. And we were trying to figure it all out, okay? I was buying my equipment. I was getting excited. I got these 2 nice like white swivel chairs because I figure, you know, we get on camera, so we swivel around and we're like, what up? Welcome back to Don't Skip Legs. And I had this whole image in my head, buying the neon signs and grabbing everything possible to make this new season 2 of Don't Skip Legs like the best to come out. First episode starts off with a bang. I'm moving into this space, so let's end it here and then let's get started in a new area. That's how it was gonna be, and that's clearly how it is. It's just differently, and it's a little bit later. And so we were moving into a new apartment June 1st, okay? And we were gonna have this season 2 start up then. And shit hit the fan, you know? That's literally what happened. June 1st, move-in day. Also, I do have notes on my laptop, so if you are watching me, that's kind of what's happening, because I talk too much, I sometimes lose my place. So June 1st. That day started off with me being a little hesitant, you know? I was feeling a little weird. I was like, okay, maybe it's just nerves that I'm excited to move into a new spot, that I'm finally getting to put all these things up that's been in my head forever. And I was just not feeling it. I don't know. June 1st, weird morning, okay? I had my little nerves. I should trust my gut feeling because I knew something was coming. Even that morning, so my parents traveled home from Pennsylvania, so they traveled from my hometown to come here to Rhode Island to help me move in. Shout out them, shout out to my parents and my little brother that showed up. And we were all ready to move in, and we were staying in a hotel for a couple days before the move-in day. And so June 1st, I woke up, I taught a class, whatever, I came back and I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't think I'm ready to pack my suitcase yet, I'm gonna leave some clothes here, you know. And clearly in my mind, I already knew something was happening on June 1st. I knew something was going a little wrong. And I decided not to pack my suitcase, and I was like, I'll leave it here, let's go over to this new apartment, because I'm super excited though. So I really just pushed off these nerves as like just excited nervousness things. And I was like, okay, let's head over to this apartment. I was so excited. I showed up like an hour earlier than like move-in time because I was like, let's see if the door's open. Let's see, because I knew the keys would be like on the table or whatever. So I was like, let's see if the doors are open. Let's see if the cleaners are done. Like, I'm so excited. I'm getting into the space. We're gonna like vibe out and everything. That gut feeling I was feeling an hour or two ago, should have trusted it. I walked into this home, into this apartment, and was greeted by 4 to 6 bags of trash just laying on the ground, trash bags, filled to the brim of trash. Okay, gross. Clearly maybe like the cleaners hadn't been here yet. Like maybe I'm a little too early. Like maybe we got some times wrong. Decided to go walk past that trash and just kind of like let's forget about it for a second. Even though it was just a lot of trash bags with flies flying around and dead bugs on the ground. And I was like, okay, okay. Let me walk to my room that I'm supposed to be moving into. Because we were having a whole thing where that bed was coming out of that room and I was gonna put my bed in because it was a furnished apartment. So I was going to create my own little space in my own room because they offered to take furniture out. So I was making sure that bed was gone because I had movers coming in like 2 hours to put my own bed in. So I go into this room. Yes, the bed was out, but the floor was the most disgusting floor I've ever seen in an apartment. Holy shit. Do you want to know what I saw? I saw dirt. I saw layers of dust. I saw condom wrappers. I saw Q-tips with earwax on them. I saw dirty socks. I saw everything that was clearly under that person's bed. I saw it all. Like, good flex with your condom wrappers, but I don't need to see that. Allegra doesn't need to know that. But go off. Thank you for cleaning your ears. Please just don't put your Q-tips on the ground of your bed. It's okay. Walked into the office space that I was about to put all my podcast stuff in because I was so excited. I was going to put it up the minute I got in there. I knew it was carpeted, that area, so I was gonna put a rug on top of this carpet, but it was disgusting. Like, just that room was disgusting. And I immediately started crying. Just tears flowing, crying everywhere. I'm not a crier. I am just not a crier. I've definitely cried to you guys on here, like, let's be real, like, I do cry. But I don't just, like, start crying over situations like that. But that was a situation that is just tears immediately down the face, bye. And my roommate hadn't even gotten there yet, and I FaceTime her crying, and she's probably like, oh, this bitch is, like, overreacting, whatever. She shows up, and she's like, oh yeah, you're right. Listen, I didn't even get to the best part. I walk out of my room that I was supposed to be moving into. I walk into the kitchen again, and I decided to just like look up. Two holes in the ceiling of the kitchen that was dripping brown water, mold coming out, dead bugs flying like literally out of these holes in the ceiling. I see that there's this bucket, this blue bucket, sitting on the kitchen counter, collecting all this water with mold floating around, with any kind of bugs floating around in it. And I would like lost my shit. I immediately, the tears were already going. I see this, I lose my shit. I walk out of this house and I go, I'm never going back in there. I just can't. It smells like mold. I didn't even go into this bathroom because I'm very scared of like bathrooms, you know, like I already know the place is dirty. I can't see the bathroom. I don't want to see what that looks like. I'm not scared of bathrooms, but you know what I mean? Like you just know what I mean. No one likes a dirty, disgusting bathroom. And it's just, like that was, I walked out immediately. No, I cannot live in that situation. I am 24 years old. I'm not gonna risk getting mold poisoning right now by breathing in all this mold that's coming from the kitchen. The kitchen. How are you cooking your food next to a bucket of mold and brown water? I can't fathom that. No, I'm sorry. Immediately calls landlord. Landlord's not available because in a different country. Figured that out later, whatever. That's stuff that we don't really need to get into altogether. But I did get out of that lease. It was terminated, money back, thank you, done. But now, Allegra has no apartment to live in. And it's not really even like I could go back home with my parents because it's a good 5-6 hours away from here. And I have work. I already missed work for 2 weeks for being home there. And I have to be here. I have to work. Like I can't miss it. And yeah, so I was like, okay, we have no apartment. We don't know where we're sleeping tonight. I am very thankful for everyone in my life for immediately picking up and being like, I have this area, I have this room, I have this couch, I have this, I have this, I have this. We can give you whatever you need. We have you. We have your back. Like, I thank everyone in my life around here for being like, I have rooms, I have this, I have that. I ended up going to my mom's friend's house and staying there for, I think, like 2 weeks. And then I stayed some nights at my friend's Natalie's. Then I stayed at my friend's Elizabeth's. Like, I just went from boom to boom to boom. And it was a lot, okay? It was a month, a whole month of jumping around. And during this time, obviously, I'm frantically trying to look for apartments to move in. I'm not giving up on a space to move into, obviously, because I need to go to somewhere that's my own. But if you know the area that I live in, it's a beach town. It is a beach town. And it's June, okay? Nothing is available, nothing. And if it is available, it's like $5,000 a month. Like, I was like, this is probably the worst time to be moving right now, or the worst time to be finding a place last minute, because nothing is available. And when I say nothing's available, I had like 4 to 5 options. And you might be like, oh, Allegra, you had 4 to 5 options. No, they were either very much overpriced or just like not, like we applied to some and there were no responses. They were like, we don't need you. Or they would fight the fact that I have an ESA, that I have an emotional support animal, even though that's technically law that you can't fight that. And sorry, I mentally have issues and need my emotional support animal. So just nothing was working out, and I was starting to just like, well, I was crying every day. I was trying to figure out what the frick is gonna happen, where I'm gonna stay, where I'm going to unpack my clothes, where I'm going to podcast, because I was so excited and I was like, I need to talk to you guys. And this was the whole plan, and now it's all gone to shit. But that's not what I can think. I have to think positively. I have to find a spot. I have to keep fighting. And then like the thoughts would creep in, like maybe because I believe in everything happens for a reason and the universe tells me where I need to be at what time, like maybe that I shouldn't be in Rhode Island. Like maybe the path right now is that I should be moving states. Like I've always wanted to like move somewhere warmer. Like you guys know that I'm such like a warm, like atmosphere, beach girl. Like maybe that's where I need to be going. Maybe that's what life is telling me right now. Clearly, I didn't know what to think anymore. I was just crying and upset and trying to fight through every single day to find any kind of apartment that would accept me and my roommate and things like that. It's just, we were trying our bestest. We were told from one apartment that they think that we were too young to be in that apartment, that we would make too much noise. And I'm like, girl, I am a fitness instructor who wakes up so early in the morning. I promise you, I'm not making noise. I just need a place to live. But I clearly am in a space right now. And as you can tell, I probably sound very echoey. These ceilings are like freaking 20 foot tall. This place is like almost like, I would say 2 years old. Like, I think 2 years old, I don't really know. They're newer. And if you know, again, the area that I live in, like it's all like old New England charming buildings, not really apartment building styles. And this is it. This is apartment building style. This is a cookie cutter apartment that I've always wanted in my life. I've always wanted to live in a nice cookie cutter apartment with other doors here and welcome mats and shit like that. And here I am. So you know things work out for a reason. There was something happening. There was something in the universe telling me that I shouldn't be at that apartment, that I need to be here, that I need to live here. You know, like that one wasn't going to be good for me, and this one is, and it was a struggle. We honestly only got this apartment because my agent is the like real estate agent for all the units in this building, and the guy that was living here was breaking his lease. breaking his lease. And they were like, we can give it to you July 1st. And I was like, I will sleep on any couch. I will sleep anywhere so I can get this brand freaking new looking nice apartment July 1st. I can do it. I can go through this. I like this was and it took a bit. I don't even think we really like signed a lease until like June 15th vibes. I don't know. Like I'm only saying June 15th because it's mid-June. I'm saying around mid-June. So I was just so it took a bit. I thought that after this June 1st situation, I thought I could move into apartment June 3rd. I was like, oh, I could find something so quick. No, it took a bit, and it took a lot away from my energy, and my mental health went down the freaking hole for a second. But I had to stay positive, and I had to keep fighting through it and just living my life and getting back into routines and staying in my routines, especially like because all of this was just so much pressure on me in my head and just draining me. Every gym session that I was having, every time I go work out, it was either a really good one or a really shitty one. Because I'm either sitting in between sets thinking, where am I gonna live? What apartment can I looking on Zillow, looking on apartment.com, looking anywhere that I can, in between sets. And I'm like, Allegra, like, this is your 2 hours or whatever in the gym, hour and a half, 2 hours, to just like decompress for a second, to just not think about it, to work on yourself, not think about apartments right now. But obviously that's what I'm dealing with, so it's what I'm going through in my head. And so I was just having some shitty lifts. And it's like, yeah, in perspective, like that doesn't really matter because we always talk about here, like life's a marathon, not a sprint. Like if I have some shitty lifts for 4 weeks or whatever, like it's okay, like life is okay. But I was just so emotionally drained. I tried to go to the gym and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna exercise like 2 or 3. I just need to be done. I just need quick sessions right now. But like, where was I gonna go? Like a lot of the days, in between things that I was doing, I would go just like hang out in my car because I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. I didn't feel like I wanted to go sit in somebody else's house or apartment because it just felt wrong. It's not where I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. I felt like I was just like a burden to everybody and I couldn't hang out there, you know? It's just the way that you feel because yeah, everyone's there to help me, but I need my own spot and I appreciate everybody that's helping me, but it's just so hard on yourself mentally. And then, like, let's breathe. I'm so happy we get to be here now and stuff like that. It's just, we have to go through hard times to get to the good times. And you really have to keep looking for the positive side in all these situations. And it's very easy to be caught up in the negative. And it's like I was calling my parents and being like, it's not working out. And they had to be there and they were a really good support system where they're like, Allegra, like breathe, like everything does work out. Like it works out for a reason. But that was a whole adventure for a month. I'm still unpacking this, so I like this apartment. I'm starting to, like, we just started to get our furniture. I've only been in here for a week and 2 days, basically. Furniture was coming in last week, and I set up this little table with my friend, and it's a little wobbly, but that's because there was a bent piece in here, and I was like, I don't even care. I need the table set up. Like, I need to record the podcast. I don't care if it's a little wobbly. I will eat my dinner without putting anything on this table but my plate. Like, I don't need a straight table. It's fine. And then my friend hung the sign up literally yesterday, and I was so excited. It felt like such like I made it. Like this journey for the past month or so, I finally can just breathe. I feel good. I feel good. And I feel like me literally, like putting this sign up and seeing this sign and being like, holy shit, guys. You and I did this together, and when this was a dream back in October when we started, and here we are in July together still and just thriving, and no words, honestly, speechless. Like, it makes me want to cry when I just tell you guys I'm not a crier, but I am on my period, okay? So I'm on my period, so I'm allowed to cry. But I don't know, it's been some time, and it was a good amount of time, and I've learned a lot of lessons in that month. And I've learned that honestly things like, again, like I said, shitty sessions in the gym, they don't really matter, because even though I'm not feeling my best when I'm lifting, I still chose to have that time each and every day to show up for myself. When I'm literally trying to figure out where I'm resting my head, I'm still going to the gym to show up for myself. And honestly, it really does say that gym feels like home. Like, that felt like my home. Like, I was like, even though I don't feel like lifting right now, I need to be there. I'll go lay down on a mat in the corner for a second for 2 hours, because I just feel like this gym is my home and I belong here, you know? So if you have those feelings, gym is your home, it is your home. That is a spot that you feel good in, you know? Home is not just a bedroom and a kitchen and a living room. That doesn't have to be a home. Home is people. Home is places that you love, everything, you know? And it's just going through things mentally. You still just have to keep fighting and keep showing up for yourself. And that's always a big thing that we talk about here, showing up for ourselves. It's so hard. It's so hard sometimes to walk your 2 feet in to the gym. So hard sometimes. But you know that in any way that it can make you feel better, you know you have to do it. It doesn't freaking matter if you show up and you have those shitty sessions, or if you show up and you're like, yeah, like, I'm just gonna go walk on the tread for 10 minutes and I'm peacing out. That's fine. Look, you showed up, you did what you needed to do, and you're like, I feel good. This is how life needs to be. It's just taking time for ourselves in these chaotic moments that are going on in our lives. And these are the lessons that I've been learning. So I figured I'd share some of these lessons, like 3 things that I've learned throughout this little month that maybe relate to you, or you'll enjoy these little 3 lessons when you have to go through a tough time coming up soon. Who the fuck knows? You know, we're all going through shit. Like, everyone's always going through stuff. It's reality. It's life. So this is I think my dad said this to me or whatever. In a sense, I kind of put it in my own words, but life would be boring without the chaos. Like, let's be real. Life can't just be plain and boring and just, yes, everything goes from step to step to step. It's all perfect going on. No, life needs to be exciting. And even though life being exciting means a lot of ups and downs and what am I doing now? What am I doing next? Holy shit, that just crashed and burned. Okay, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. I'm not moving into this apartment on June 1st. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's about to happen. Okay, that's fine. You know, we needed that down to find the up later. I have really big windows right here, and there's like activity going on. I see people walking and I see cars going in and out. So like, if you're watching me on YouTube and you see me looking in that direction, it's because like something's happening out there. If you're just listening to me, you're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then I'm about to say, go watch me on YouTube, because I think it's fun to watch me, guys. Like, I'm wearing green pants and a white shirt. I'm matching my green sign and my white walls. Like, I was like, let me look cute. Let me look cute for the pod real quick. Let me put some rings on. Let me blow dry my hair and not look so ratchet half the time. But anyway, sorry, let's go back to our little life lessons. Life would be boring without the chaos. We need the chaos. We need those ups and downs to get to where we are today. If we don't go through the ups and downs, what else is going to build us character? You know, we need to be knocked down a few pegs every once in a while so that we can get back up and we be the better versions of ourselves. We need the chaotic eras. Come on, we need that chaos. We might not want it while we're in it, but when you're out of it, you're like, okay, sure, that needed to happen, that needed to make me the character in my life that I am right this second. Chaos, build it. I don't know. Quit your job, go to a new one. Terminate an apartment, don't know where you're gonna live, go to a new one. Break up with your boyfriend, break up with your girlfriend. Who knows what's about to happen? Just kidding, don't do that stuff if you don't need to. But take those leaps, find the chaos, go build yourself a better person. Second one, everything works out the way it's supposed to. Clearly, like I said earlier, I was not supposed to live in that apartment. Maybe that podcast studio that we were about to build was going to be so shitty and I'm going to hate it and I'm sitting in 4 walls and I don't have a window and stuff like that. Maybe I was about to hate that. Maybe I was about to hate my life and then I wouldn't want to talk to you guys anymore because I hate the studio that I'm in. And right now, clearly this place was meant to be and stuff like that. A guy was breaking his lease. This wasn't even on the market. I had the right agent, that could get me in here. Clearly shit happens for a reason and it works out the way it's supposed to. And I'm here and it's good that we can talk to each other because I found an area, I found a spot and I found the right furniture, dudes. Were we supposed to be sitting at a table? No, we were supposed to be sitting in the white swivel chairs. And I was like, guys, because my ceilings are 20 foot, I was like, I need this tall ass table. Should I stand up real quick? This table is tall. I'm 5'4". This is almost at my boobs. And it's a tall ass table. I gotta hike myself up to sit in this chair. But everything works out the way it's supposed to. Clearly, this is the spot that we're supposed to hang out in, that we're supposed to be with each other in. And just not in my apartment life, but in your life, everything works out the way it's supposed to. If you, let's say again with jobs and stuff like that, just because it's such everybody goes through jobs. If you get fired, clearly you're getting fired for a reason. You might be upset in the moment and stuff like that. You might have to go through little things mentally and stuff like that. That's the chaos in your life that you're going through. But clearly you were fired for a reason. The next amazing job is around the corner, It's all working out the way it's supposed to, and remember that. Just remember that there's another reason that this stuff isn't happening, because it's going to lead you to a new spot, to a new thing, to everything else. Number 3, always fight, don't flight, okay? Always stay with me. Always fight for the situation. Do not flight, just the saying fight or flight. Always fight. Always fight. And I will vouch for that to the day I freaking die. Always fight. We are not flighters here. No. We are leaders. We pick our shit up. We are fighters. If you guys are with me, it's so easy. It's so easy to just flight. Just be okay, I'm going to sit back and I don't need to do this. Things will happen. Just super sad about it. No, we're not gonna sit back. We're gonna stand up. I'm standing up right now because you guys can see me. So I'm getting powerful talks in here right now. We're gonna freaking stand up here and we're gonna be okay, what's the next thing? Where's this next place I can go to? What can I see now? What's on Zillow? Who can I call now? What are we gonna do? We're fighting. We're not sitting back and being oh, I have no apartment to live in. I just don't know where I'm gonna go, what's gonna happen. No, we are fighting for it. We are fighting to find that place to go. We are looking, we are going for it. Don't be the flight, be the fight. I believe in you guys. You guys are fighters. If you're listening to me, you know we're fighters because we know we're here to better ourselves. We go through shit, we come out of it, because we're fighting. We are fighting. We got this. I'm here. If you're going through situations right now, I am here for you. And that I'm here to remind you to be that fight, to not be that flight, to be the fight. Because we are fighters and we are powerful people and we are here for each other. And I'm here for you. And I know you can do it. Just like you guys would freaking DM me and send me messages and comments on my TikTok like, I miss you. Like, how are you doing? Are you okay? What vibes are happening right now? I need to talk to you on our podcast, weekly therapy episodes, weekly cardio sessions. We need each other, you know? And you guys were there for me in the fight. I'm not gonna sit back and I'm not gonna just say, woo is me, boo is me, whatever the freaking line is, and just let things be sad. No, I was sad, but I was fighting, you know? I was finding that way out. I was looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. I wasn't just crawling to the light at the tunnel, like maybe I'll see it. No, I was running to that shit. I was going for it. Right now, I have like these, you know, I just always have to talk about something random, and I tapped my fingers down. Is this like ASMR? Can you guys hear this on Spotify? You probably can. I have these like acrylic nails, I guess. I don't really know. I went to get gel and the lady was like, you need a full set. Does that mean acrylic nails? Because I don't know. I just started getting my nails done like a year ago, and every time I go, I'm just like, hit me up with the gel. She's like, your nails are breaking. You need like full set. And I'm like, okay. But now they're like growing out and they're kind of square, and I like round nails. But like, I don't know. I don't know if I really like the tappity tap. It's just like after I go through these powerful little rants, I'm just like, okay, what else is new? What else are we gonna talk about? And you guys also know this is all friggin' unedited and just raw talking to each other. Everything's out in the open. So whatever goes through, words now, see? Whatever goes through my head is what I say. I know I have my notes here, but I don't really know what the fuck they say. I'm barely looking at them. I look at the screen and I'm like, it would take me 10 minutes to read these words out. But yeah, oh my God. Guys, that was a good rant. That was a good little life update, kind of. I definitely have a lot more to talk about, but why did we waste it all on one episode, you know? Yes. These are all going to be dragged out, not about the shitty apartment June 1st I walked in. That's the only conversation we're ever having about that, because we don't need to remember that. And that was something that went and happened and it's gone. That was just an update. But yeah, clearly I'm going to talk about more of how the mental health has affected, and also summertime. Guys, it's summer. It is mid-July right now. Like, what? You're telling me we're basically at mid-July? I know we're not like mid-July, but like July 12th, you guys are like seeing this, like that's basically mid-July. What the frick is happening? Where are these days going? What am I doing in life? Where are these days? You know what I'm doing? I'm sleeping on my couch. Just kidding. I'm sleeping in a bed now, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, holy crap. So we have to talk about how the summer's been. Everything I've been up to in the summertime, dudes. Because even though I didn't have an apartment, that didn't mean that I wasn't still having my hot girl summer over here. Like, come on. One thing's happening, but you gotta make the best out of all the other situations. So I have to give you guys updates on Hot Girl Summer and how we're living Hot Girl Summer, and we're balancing all that shit with the gym still, because the gym is still a nice #1 priority in my life. Not number one, but you know, it's like up there with the #1. And so we have to talk about it all. We have so much to talk about. Season 2, baby. Don't skip legs. We're freaking back. We are better than ever. I'm so excited to talk to you guys because I love all of you. And I can't believe we are here and it's time and it's, oh my God, it's chef's kiss over here. I have so much to talk about. But you know I don't like to make these episodes too long because I have freaking like attention issues. So I like to assume that everybody else is with me on that. But yeah, guys, if you want to tune into YouTube, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder more than I'm looking at the camera. Like I should look at the camera part, not the viewfinder. I don't know how to do this yet. We're chilling. I don't even know if I sound good on this camera yet. We're gonna figure this all out. Obviously, it's episode 1. We go through it. We figure it all out. Yeah, guys. Holy crap, we are back. I'm just so excited. I'm so freaking excited. So if you want to watch me, tune into YouTube. Don't skip legs on YouTube. If you just want to listen to me like normal here I am. You know where to find me on my little Spotify Don't Skip Legs. I can't wait to talk to you guys, to hear feedback about what's happening, how you guys like this episode, and anything. I don't really care what you guys have to say, because I know that you're excited. Like, I already know you're excited, because I'm excited. So you're excited. I'm feeling your energy. I'm feeling it. But yeah, holy crap. I love all of you. If you ever need to contact me, you know where to contact me. I'm so excited, clearly. I don't even know, I don't have any words anymore. Please hit me up for anything. I love all of you, and goodbye. Ooh, Guys, you see that? Guys, you see that? I just filmed episode 1, season 2 right there. Right here. Episode 1, season 2. July 12th, 8 a.m. Let's go.